Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. Yes, I changed it to Machias cause he has a pretty good range when shooting down enemies in their back. Not saying that's something Machias would do, it just helped me fight a few monsters along the way. Not much, but just to keep getting back into things, and I've gathered up 3 new U materials in the process, so I'm very happy with that. But for today, we are gonna continue to the fort because we got the confirmation of the game itself that we can return the basalts after we've done that. So we're gonna trust in the game. If not, we still have this save, so we can continue on. So let's get to the fort and continue on with the main story. Proper music, definitely. A beautiful view of the fort it was.
Whoa, it's huge.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, ain't it? The size and the scale, it's amazing. And this is one of the things that I love about going to 3D with these games, because the sheer scale makes it so beautiful as well. And I'm hoping that the game continues that with every next game, making it better, making it more beautiful. Not that I didn't like the 2D, I love the 2D, but the two styles are so different you can't compare those two. But seeing the new Trails of Zero trailer is beautiful in its own right as well. And another step up from Trails in the Sky, still being 2D with extra 3D feelings to it. But yeah, let's gush too much over graphics. Let's continue with the story.
One of the Kreutzen Provincial Army's premier bases.
Not how I was expecting it to look. They modified an older fort. A lot.
Is something wrong, Eustace?
No, not at all.
I think there's something weird about the fort that he notices. Maybe some changes? Because we have heard that they were collecting a lot of extra taxes in order to prepare for something. Maybe he's seeing something of that regard?
Let's go and give our report on the monster we defeated.
Alright, let's do that. And of course we can keep Machias in front of the party until Rean is back in shape in order to lead the party again. Because he's the true leader, of course. New assets coming into the fort. New tanks.
Isn't that...
It's a freight train from Bereahard?
Looks like it's carrying tanks. Pretty heavily armored ones at that.
Those are the latest models from the Reinford Company. They're called Oxen.
How? Come on, we have things to do.
Gosh, why does he have to be so...
He's right though. We really should keep moving.
Yeah, because you already said that we will have a hard time getting back before dark, so we should keep moving.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we cannot have a little look around before heading there. A little bit. Look at that. That's one beautiful piece of machinery, isn't it? I like it. I really do. Okay, thinking that's gonna be the main doors. Let's see what this side lead to. Can we get through the door? Can we interact with it? Maybe get a little bit of rest. Ooh, a rest area. Yeah, we saw this in Trails in the Sky too, that when you got to a fort where you could technically go through, there's also a resting area for traveling people, merchants, and that sort of like. Oh, welcome. Wow, we don't usually get customers like you. Are you students? Oh well, who cares? Feel free to make yourself at home here. We don't get many customers here, so we'll welcome anyone. This place pretty much exists for the merchants who've got business at the fort. We really don't get many people coming along, because how remote it is. Feel free to order something. Share some stories with me too if you want. Feels like she doesn't get a lot to do here. I've been getting cold out here pretty frequent these days. I've been so busy I haven't really had the time to sit down and enjoy this book. You all seem like you have time to enjoy it, so here. Thank you very much. I supply some of the equipment here in Aurochs Fort. They've been doing some work here recently, so the amount of stuff they need increases too. Which means I've been getting called over pretty frequently. Alright, and just out of sheer curiosity... Yes, we still have all 4 chapters. We haven't missed anything just yet. Oh, hey there. This is a resting area for the public. Speak to the soldier out in front if you got any business at the fort itself. It's not often we get kids here your age. Well, either way, speak to the soldiers out front if you got any business at the fort itself. See what you have to sell to us. Ooh, exchange. Yes, we got a lot, so 9,000 mira. Thank you. Don't say no to that. An elegant sandwich. And a golden juice. But there's no need for us to be buying this, cause eventually we will be able to make this ourselves, won't we? Just as long as we have enough ingredients. I do, however, want to have a rest. We might be whisked over back to Berehard, story-wise related, but just in case. It's just 100 mira, we can afford it. If not, we can just sell one certain ingredient and then have the money to do so.
Who goes there? Wait. Aren't those uniforms... We're members of Thors Military Academy, Class 7.
We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf, and have come to give our report.
Oh, so you're the ones.
We've been expecting you. You'll forgive my curtness. We just didn't think you'd have someone so... young with you as well.
So, we were able to defeat the monster in question. Do you require a written report, or is verbal confirmation okay?
Oh no, that's fine.
You were really able to beat that thing, though? Somehow or another, yes?
It wasn't easy, but we managed.
Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a pretty dexterous thing, so we just kind of let it be.
It wasn't tough enough to cause any of us any harm, as long as we were in our armored cars when we encountered it. But still, it took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight it, as you might imagine.
Yeah, you might have lost a little bit of face with that one.
I can understand that.
Well, it provided a good opportunity for us to test our skills.
Huh?
Wait. Oh! Lord Eustace, what brings you... that uniform... Are you...
Correct. I've returned to Berehard as part of a field study for the Academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of the Alberea household. Please treat me accordingly, the same as you would my classmates.
As you wish.
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wow. Looks like even the provincial army will miss the chance to bend over backwards for him.
Yeah, Machias, but you can hardly blame him for that.
I would like to know, however, about the contents of that train that just passed by here.
Ah, you saw it? Our provincial army has finally started getting supplied with tanks. Isn't it exciting?
Armored cars can't hope to compete with tanks in terms of firepower, after all. And we can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us forever.
I see. The fort also appears to have been fortified quite significantly.
Ah, yes. Some rather sizable construction work was carried out just last month. It'll take more than a little cannon fire to damage these walls now.
Yeah, they really are prepping for something, alright.
Our anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future, too. This should soon become a fort we soldiers of the Kreutzen province can truly be proud of. You can count on that.
I will. And with that, I believe we are done here. We should take our leave.
Okay.
It is almost evening, after all.
Roger that.
Quest Aurochs Canyon Monster completed. Received Spark Arrow with a sparkling arrow in it. For some extra stats. Hey, it's finally time for our provincial army to start getting some cutting-edge tanks. The fortifications are coming along nicely too. I hope the end result will please you, Lord Juices. Please, be careful on your way back, Lord Juices. There's a civilian resting area over that way, so please, do make use of it if you wish. And we can't get in if we want to. Do we have reason to be in the resting area? No. I think it wants us to go back to town. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a scene between Juices and Maxias about what we just heard about the fortification and the new tanks. Maybe. But yeah.
Wait. What is the meaning of this?
Machias?
If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks? Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications. It's utter madness!
Machias.
He makes a good point.
Can you truly be so ignorant? This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between Osborne's Reformist faction and our Noble faction grow worse by the day. Though admittedly it's been happening mostly under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways that conflict is manifesting itself.
I'd heard rumors, but
No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications. I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision. But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'm quite happy to listen. So?
No, it's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Bereahard.
yeah.
Let's go then.
I do hope that Machias will see that it's not Juices that doing this, it's his father. For the Noble faction, of course. And this also lies in line with the massive increase in taxation that we've seen. Of course. Alright. Will there be anything here for us to do? Or just the same enemy we've fought countless times already? We do have this
monster
one.
seems dangerous. Be careful.
Alright, we can fight this one, but I think other than that, the rest we can just skip until we get back to town. Ah, come on. I was close enough.
We have the advantage.
Triple advantage even. Nice.
I'll handle it.
It does have a bunch of extra monsters, but with a 200 S-Craft, we should do some significant damage at least.
Here we go.
Also means that we have to recover it once again, like we've done multiple times already.
Silky dance. That's that.
My turn. Be gone.
Yeah, I don't want to give them any leeway whatsoever. 14, 21.
Gleaming blade.
Beautiful.
Go.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
My turn.
don't miss, please.
It's my turn.
Okay, so we do have 3 characters that are...
I'll handle this.
What's with you missing, Machias? Are you not into it today? Well, not the only one missing.
Gleaming blades. Go.
My turn.
Their evade must have been significant. Maybe we need our
Leave it to
accuracy
me.
to increase a little bit.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Alright, let's cross our fingers for some new materials. Yes, we got 2. Beautiful. Because these are the ones that gave it to me before as well. So a pretty decent drop ratio. Alright. What's that? It sounds like a siren. It seems to be coming from the fort. V, what's... What's that? A girl on a flying archaism? Is that an archaism? What was that? Are birds like that common around here? It was definitely no bird, Machias, come on. Oh, imbecile, there was no bird. Looks like someone was riding on it. Yeah, I think it was a child actually. What? Are you certain? Going by build, yeah. I didn't get a good look at the face, so I can't be 100% sure, but I think so. Unbelievable. I'm guessing the fort is giving chase? Lord Jusis, were you on your way back to Bereahard? What is all this commotion? What is the meaning of that siren? Well, you see, moments ago we became aware of an intruder at Aurochs Fort. You don't mean the silver thing that flew past us? You saw it? Which direction did it go? It flew over to the southwest mere moments ago, at a rather significant speed. Damn. If you will please excuse us. Do take care, Lord Jusis. Yeah, they're never gonna catch that. They won't catch it. It does seem unlikely. What could that have been, though? That's a very good question. What's capable of flying that's not an airship? Well, I've never heard of any flying device besides one. This is a matter for the army. We should trust in them to handle it. We're students, visiting here for our studies. We're under no obligation to do the provincial army's job for them. Besides which, we have our hands full with our own tasks. Well, that is true, but it would do no harm to mention this incident in our report. It is noteworthy after all. Yeah. On another note, my shoulder seems to have healed completely. I feel ready to rejoin the front line. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe such a significant injury could heal so quickly. You have some kind of alien constitution? I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother's medicine was just really effective. Yes, that must be it. I'm just glad you're alright. Rean can now be placed in the active party once more. If you wish to set him as a leader, place him back in the party via the camp menu. Oh, we will. Because he is our main party leader, so he should always be there. So now the question comes, how do we set up our party? Because I have said that I wouldn't mind having Marcus and Joseph work together. I don't know if that is a possibility at this point. Can we try? Not yet. Not yet at all. So let's keep it like this. Just like the original formation. We do need to be careful with fighting any shells, because we do not have ammo with us. On the other hand, Machia's defense down should help us out a lot as well. Alright, let's head on back. And of course, unless there are any other obstructions on our way there, we should be reaching there quite quickly. It was very interesting. You can already see that there are things in the background moving, coming out on front more and more. And that person, creature, or whatever it was, it's part of it. I can't wait to find out more about that. And let me guess, at some point we'll have to fight it.
Here we go! Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay.
Alright, using our good old-time tactics. Well, not with her just yet, because she first needs her CP, but we can definitely motivate our party a bit.
Very well. Leave it to me. Very well.
Then you're the one that has to go first.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
And as of course you can hit multiple targets.
My turn.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Not too shabby.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it.
Okay, Nevercraven.
I'll handle it.
You should be able to, yes. I have a feeling that we might not even need motivation anymore.
My turn.
I should be strong enough.
Now. Go. Leave it to me. Eat that. Go.
Broken. Okay.
My turn.
Alright, and I'm focusing on who's next of the monsters in the turn order, and that's the one we're gonna take down first. That way, keeping control of the fight for as long as we can.
How about this? Go.
Good one.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
I'm still thinking, did we need some more new pieces of equipment for a few of our members? I think we did, right? So the mirror we've earned getting towards the fort, and of course completing the task, we can use those to maybe fill up the remaining items we need. Because I do want to try to give everyone the best equipment they can have at this location. But this is only the first day. I'm going to assume, just like with the other one, we're going to have 2 days of tasks we need to resolve. So having the best weapon and the best armor would definitely help us along the way.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
So I'm hoping that the Voltaires have not gone to bed just yet. You can keep those chests. And that the pink salt that we found for the basalts would be of significant quality, that they'll be happy about it.
We're finally back.
My feet are killing me.
I know the feeling. After walking all day, yeah, your feet can be really sore. But look at that view. Coming back to town with a view like that, perfect. And it means there's an entire town for us to talk to, because I'm pretty sure with so much time has passed, everybody has something different to say to us. Just about sundown. I guess that means our field study activities are done for the day. Oh, thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted. And I'm starving. Whatever that strange flying object was, it doesn't seem to have come anywhere near the main thoroughfare at least. Oh, fortunately not. The city wouldn't be this calm if it had. Yeah, it's probably long gone by now. We should head back to the hotel before it gets dark. There's a lot to put in our daily reports today, after all. Indeed. We can figure out how to best summarize today's event over dinner. Yes, but first, you promised that we would be able to fulfill our request before dinner. And we're definitely gonna try that. Oh, my lady, may I suggest that we... White mink fur would undoubtedly go well with my brooch, don't you agree, Forster? Why, of course. Oh yes, I mean to ask, did you happen to see that new product over at the boutique? That white collar would certainly go well with my brooch. I must get my hands on it. Oh yes, I meant to ask. Oh, I quite agree. I myself happen to be raised with some mink on our land. Wild minks are extremely rare after all. Oh, I quite agree. As I expected, we've spent the entire day here. My lady's ability to focus on conversing for such an extended period of time truly is impressive. It indeed is. It indeed is. And of course, in the end, we are not gonna buy our equipment here. Of course, you, sir, have lower tier stuff. All of the nobles here in Bereahart are known for their keen sense of aesthetics. We've always updated our lineup to reflect their current tastes. We do claim to serve their needs, so strive for perfection is a must. I trust in my eye for quality, so please take the time to peruse our products. I am certain that they will please you. Alright, let's go over the goods that are to be sold here. Just want to make sure we have at least a few of everything, for the reason that if we ever want to make something, I want to have at least a few of the things in my inventory. I think we shouldn't need too much of that. Yeah, see, most of the stuff we already have a few, so that is good. Oh, welcome to Henderson & Co. Can I interest you in some fruits as an evening snack? We can deliver it straight to your mansion should you so desire. It's been getting nice and warm lately, so I'd like to get the mansion thoroughly cleaned. Perhaps I'll air the entire mansion out once the party is over. Yes, that sounds like a fine plan. I'll have to run it by the master when I get back. Yes, and since it's getting warmer into another season, I think with the midterms coming, we might be able to get a different uniforms to wear out in the open. Would be very cool. I spotted the Provincial Army's armored tanks in town more than a few times recently. Their presence seems to be for more than just patrolling though. There seems to be frequent military exercises taking place at Aurochs Fort too. It's all cause for concern. The Provincial Army seems to be unusually active lately. Of course, worrying about it isn't going to accomplish much. Which is entirely true. Cozy socks. Okay, we have at least one of them, that's good. Oh, the number of nobles here in Bereahart is staggering, isn't it? I came from Heimdallr to study up on fashion, but I still can't get used to it. My heart always starts racing whenever I pass by them on the street too. I lived here for years now, but I still can't get used to it. Perhaps it's more of an issue with the nobles themselves than the city. Yeah, and their reputation of how ruthless they can be at times. And see, bandana. This might be something we want to get at some point. Yeah, because they're not equipped yet. Alright, let's check upstairs. Oh, hunting is perhaps the most noble of pursuits. It allows us to travel our lands and take everything in while engaging in fierce battles with the wild beasts. I think about it makes my blood boil with excitement. Hunt expressed the most noble of suits. Court fencing is the preferred style of swordsmanship for nobles here in Erebonia. It is a graceful yet powerful style which relies on the use of one-handed sword. Another famous school of swordsmanship would be the Arcade school, favored by the knights. However, unlike court fencing, the Arcade school is practiced by both nobles and commoners alike. It is. Court fencing is preferred style. Naturally, it's the most prevalent sword style here in Barrayard too. Alright, so do we have all the weapons yet? I think we gotta assume that if the stats goes down, then we upgraded it. So what does this mean? It means that he doesn't have this saber yet and we haven't upgraded yet? So is he the only one we haven't done anything with that? Alright, let's buy it. And the question does come, do we want to upgrade it or no? The horseman's cap. A luxuriously designed cap for refined horse riders. Like I said, I would love it, but Mira is a bit tight right now, so we might be able to get it before we leave. Oh, it's not uncommon for books from the Middle Age to be found here in Barrayard, what with all the ancient mentions. Those books are then brought to the store for us to handle, so please, feel free to bring us any you believe are suitable. We'll gladly buy them off you, should they be deemed so. You will find any finer selection of antique books here in the city, guaranteed. Feel free to bring any book of your own along that you believe are suitable for us to sell. No, I'm just here to buy. You have nothing new? So I guess we do not have any business together. Right. Let's get out of here. There's more people to talk to. Are the kids here too? Yes, they are. Mommy and Daddy will be coming home soon. I wonder what's for dinner. Oh, it's gotten pretty late. I need to go home and get dinner ready. Mom and Dad will be tired after work, so I want them to come home to a meal. We'll be taking our leave then. We will take our leave now. It's a bit early, but good night, everyone. Yeah, they're very well-mannered and behaved children, they definitely are. Oh, many of us servants here in Barrayard come from the outskirts of the Cruzen province. I came here about 3 years ago myself. The pay is definitely higher than you could expect from any other part of the country. We tried to stay over at the place called Hotel Esmeralda, but turns out you need to reserve a room or have someone's referral if you don't have a peerage. The nobles here really are something else. We ended up getting a room at an inn on Artisan Street. Man, the nobles here really are something else. This city is so elegant. Sure, we might hit a snack or two, but I'm still glad we came. Yeah. If you go on vacation or travel, there are always little snacks that happen. It all goes about how you handle it when they do. One of the provincial army's armored cars made its way towards the guardhouse at high speed not long ago. That's rather ungraceful of them, even if something does seem to have happened. Can we get into the... We shouldn't take a train until we're done with our field study. Turn around then. I just want to check the inside. I want to see if something's there. The control tower's orbital radar happened to pick up something resembling a huge bird earlier. It was heading towards the outskirts of town at a rapid speed too, so there was a bit of a panic. They said that it was approximately 3 arch in length. Maybe it was some sort of large monster? Nope, it was a little girl on what I presume is an archaism, but we'll have to learn a little bit more about that. Alright, that's one area down. And this would be... yes, they're still sitting there, perfect. The highway can be dangerous after sundown, so try to stay away if possible. I've heard rumors of the Provincial Army strengthening its forces lately, however. Perhaps the highway will become safer as a result. Or not. We don't know yet. Alright, so I'm gonna complete this quest and then I'm gonna go to Artisan Lane and the Noble District. This area I want to save as last because our final destination will of course be Hotel Esmeralda, where we have our rooms. So let's just finish this up so I can put that to rest. Yeah, you bark and I'll send juices at you. Oh, Lord Juices, might I assume that you've... That is correct. Here. You just handed over the pink salt. Ah, thank you very much. Allow me to hand this over as your reward then. A silver hourglass. Refusing to accept it would be rather rude, I suppose. Ah, thank you very much. My apologies for our rudeness earlier. It's kind of amazing how much their attitude changes for users. Well, there's no denying the influence his family holds here. Quest addicted to bath salts completed. Good, and let's have a quick check to see if all quests are now completed. Perfect, just like we wanted. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for getting us some pink salt. We'll be sure to use it tonight. Groveling, just groveling for users. It's ridiculous, but you know it can happen in a society like this. Alright, Artisan Lane it is. And I don't think we will be able to go over the entire city in today's episode. And if that's the case, we'll just finish it off on the next time as well. But for now, let's go over some shops. My dad's a real stickler when it comes to his work. It's been 10 years since I started training and yet he still refuses to teach me anything but the basics. I just will only know when he's actually going to let me have the reins. He probably wants to make sure that your foundation is perfect, because with a good foundation you can accomplish so much. I need to get back to my training as soon as we've closed up shop for the night. I just know it's only when my dad will trust me with his work, but Heimdallr wasn't built in a day, I guess. Alright. Again, beautiful stuff that I would like to have, but it's not a priority right now. Oh, talk to Dad. My son is losing his patience. He's ready to get started on some real work, but it doesn't pay to be hasty. Until he can truly feel the soul of the materials he works with, I couldn't possibly leave the shop in his hands. The success of an artisan's shop hinges entirely on his skill as a craftsperson. My son is still nowhere near ready to handle that kind of responsibility. Yeah, but you can have him a little bit harder work than just the basics. But I do think that his father knows what he's doing. Because he's been through the journey himself, so he knows what it takes to be successful. I found plenty of good deals during my shopping spree. As nice as Christie is, all the stores here are worth visiting too. They cost a fair bit, but we managed to get some really nice things here. Days factory. This is what we want. Customized weapon. Let's see. Did we upgrade everyone's? Did we have all the material to do so? I'm guessing we did. Then the Sinclair is the only one we need to upgrade right now. So every new material we get will be for our next field study or for our, let us say, our cat ear pile. Those guys over at Aurochs Fort know how to make insane demands. I just finished up an order for a grand total of 50 orbital amplifiers for them. I'm not sure what they plan on using it all these for, but I'm starting to get sick of their attitude. Those guys of Aurochs Fort know how to make insane demands. So, modify exchange, quartz. Yeah, between the episodes, this time I'm gonna spend time trying to just, let's say, play around with what we have, because we've gathered a few ornaments with stars in them, which gives us extra stats besides their abilities. So this really is a good time for us to get over it. Okay, this is the one we can equip apparently. And these are generic, but for 20,000 it can wait. I think it's just a visual thing, isn't it? Ornaments, those are what we have. Nothing new. Good. EP charge, alright. Right. Now we just talked, check the shop out. Nice. Alright, next to the next address on Artisan Lane. Welcome. Are you here for a meal or for lodging? If it's the latter, then please check in quick. There aren't many traveling merchants like me nowadays, thanks to the tax increases. The fact that people can just use the transcontinental railroad to import foreign goods doesn't help either. Oh well, there's no sense in complaining, that's not going to change anything. $100 seemed like it would be much more profitable, but I've got regular customers here now. I wouldn't want to just leave them. Yes, and that's how you stay in business as a salesperson. Not just by making new connections, but also by maintaining your old ones. I heard Count Gorty visited Turner's store today. He's pretty infamous for making really outrageous demands from time to time. Yeah, you don't have to remind me. He ate one of the jewelry. That guy was insane. Well, that probably sums up most nobles, to be fair, Duke Alberea included. It's not unusual to hear nobles making ridiculous demands. Don't let it bother you though. I just want to see what he has in store. Simple omelette and berry tart. So simple recipes for the common man that rests here. Alright, see if there's anything upstairs. Nope. Let's check upstairs while those people are at the counter. I'm closing up, cause it's almost time for dinner. I'll close this shutter once those customers leave. I've got plenty of people working here that I need to pay. That's why I gotta up the prices of everything, much as I hate to do so. If you want to complain to someone, take it up with our lovely Duke, who thought it would be a good idea to raise our taxes. I've got plenty of people working. Yeah, the tax increase hits everybody really hard. Did I just hear that correctly? My, the sort of price befits a dress worn by Princess Elfin herself. Thankfully, my daughter realized we're not the richest family and will give up on getting it made. You will, won't you, Clarice? Please do not ignore your father's desperate pleas here. Oh, goodness, I've had no idea it would be so expensive. My apologies, but the material left there requires some very special work. We've also had to raise our prices recently due to the tax increases. As such, we really can't take the job without an upfront payment of 80,000 mira. Oh, how troublesome. Oh well, I'm sure Father can strut his position as a noble and gather the mirror up for me by the end of the day. Once he does, we can come back here tomorrow and finally get my dress made. Yeah. He's gonna be a commoner by the end of this entire process. She will have her dress, but he won't be a noble anymore because he doesn't have any cash. Oh, there's a little issue with this customer's order, you see. I truly am sorry, but the price of our custom-made clothing has risen recently. Oh, please don't mind us. Feel free to peruse our wares. Alright, so these are the things we might possibly want. The silver jacket and the golden dresses. Which will, of course, cost us a decent chunk of money. I think the shoes would be more beneficial as it increases speed. Let's buy 2 of these. And 2 of these? Yes, 'cause I think I gave Rean all of it. Because he's always in the party as the leader. Okay, that does mean we do not have any money for the jackets. Unless we have a lot of ingredients. Which I can go back down to 30 maximum. I do want to have plenty in our inventory. But I know that selling these does help a lot by trying to procure the necessary funding we need. Don't think it's enough for everything, but at least we'll be able to buy some dresses. So I'll give 1 golden dress to E. And you know what? I'm gonna buy the other one as well. Because if you're gonna give new clothing to somebody, always dress up the ladies first. Uses and Machias, they'll understand. I'm sure of it. Alright, let's have a quick change up, because I will indeed forget it if I don't do this. Already done. No new ones. Noble. And glittering mules. Good. Right, that ain't too bad. Almost everything that we need. So that's a little bit missing, just 2 pieces. Oh man, the day is almost over already. I guess I'll close the gate and make my way back then. You do. And I will make myself ready for the next episode, because we're gonna leave it here. And in between episodes, if I do have the time, which I think I need to make a little bit of it, I will play around with my orc setup and see if I can fight a few more monsters to get those final bits of Mira in order to get the equipment pieces we need for uses and Machias. And I will try to not use the money trick unless we absolutely need it. And I think 2 1800 shirts is not that much, let's be honest. It's just like 5 or 6 fights, selling the ingredients we get from that, and of course making the mirror we gain from those fights as well should be a decent way to get there. But like I said, if we need like 24 or 25,000 for something we militarily need, then I can check in on using that potential recipe to create some cash. But for now, I think this will work just fine. So, until next time, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and be back next time as we finish off talking to everyone this evening before going to bed and writing up our reports. See you then. Bye bye.